There is this universal law, and chances are you're breaking it without even knowing. And the problem with that is, once you've broken that law, it devalues your reputation in front of your client. Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly what that law is and how you can avoid breaking it. Hey there, it's Michael Krisa here, Executive Editor with Agent Inner Circle, and if it's your first time here, welcome. And be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our weekly videos. And if you like the video, give us a big like and leave a comment below. Now, when I talk about this universal law, well, I'm willing to bet that you've heard of it. It's called Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law. And it basically says anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Well, Michael, you're saying, what does that have to do with me, my reputation, and real estate? Well, let me give you a bit of a context here. Let's pretend you're on an airplane and you're flying from Toronto to LA. And you're watching a movie, you're comfortable, sipping on a drink, and all of a sudden the captain comes over the loudspeaker and says, "Attention passengers, this is your captain speaking. According to our radar, it looks like there's a bit of choppy weather ahead, and we're going to try to fly around it or over it, but we're suggesting you please put on your seatbelts and expect a bit of turbulence." Well, about 10 minutes later, the plane shakes a bit, bounces up and down a bit because we hit the turbulence. But you're not afraid, it doesn't take you by surprise, and because you were told about it ahead of time, you were prepared. Well, the problem with real estate is we don't take enough time to prepare our clients for the same kind of turbulences that happen during the real estate process. And by not doing so, when something goes wrong, the first finger they're going to point at is at you. So what do I mean by that? Well, let's pretend that you're representing the seller. The home is just sold, and by time it closes, it's maybe 60 to 90 days. So in that time frame, they're going to be dealing with the banks, an appraiser, a lawyer, possibly an accountant, home inspector. There's a whole cadre of people that are now involved in this real estate process, people that you have no control over. And as soon as something goes wrong, as I said, the first finger they're going to point at is you for not letting them know to expect that that problem was happening in the first place. Well, the easiest way to diffuse a problem is identifying it before it happens. Identify that turbulence before it happens. Well, in the full article that's accompanying this video, you'll find out that there's 88 different turbulences that we've identified. And by sharing that with your clients in advance, it prepares them for what could happen with their real estate transaction. It prepares them for what could happen. Not to say that it will happen, but could happen. And because they know in advance when one of those things does come up, it's just a matter of saying, hey, hot diggity, that's number 7 on the list. I'm on it. We'll take care of this together. And because you've addressed it before it happens, it's diffused the situation before it occurs. Hope that makes sense to you. Anyway, as I mentioned, in this corresponding article, there'll be a full-blown 88 turbulences that you can download, as well as a corresponding letter that explains how to use that list in the proper context. So I hope you found this video helpful, and by all means, leave a comment below on how you would use diffusing turbulences in your real estate practice. Once again, it's Michael Krisa here, Executive Editor with the Agent Inner Circle. I hope you found this video helpful, and until next time, happy selling.